Hi and welcome back to the Crypo Haz YouTube channel. So I've done videos on the drip garden and the animal farm piggy bank. So now I'm going to talk about the drip faucet. The drip faucet is where it all started for the drip network last year. The faucet was launched along with the drip token itself and was a game changer in the DeFi space. Offering a guaranteed 1% per interest compoundable on your investment into the drip token. Now there were plenty other tokens that had offered this concept, but drip was the first with sustainability measures to make sure it would stand the test of time. Others have come and gone, but drip has lasted almost a year and is still going strong. I have recently invested in the drip faucet, but as the cornerstone of the drip network, it's always recommended to diversify into it if you have some extra funds or have made extra funds elsewhere. The awesome thing about projects that pay a daily compound interest is even if the token price doesn't increase in value or even drops in value in some cases, like Bitcoin or Ethereum, you can still turn a small investment like $100 into a sum 34 times greater, in this case $3,400, in the space of 12 months just by recompounding the interest. If the token ends up increasing as well, then the gains can be even higher. So for those who have MetaMask wallets and some BNB to invest, here is how to invest in the drip faucet. So if you head over to drip.community, then here's the main homepage for the drip network. If we go over to the swap tab, this is called the drip fountain, and the fountain is used to supply or purchase or sell the drip token. So once you come over to the drip fountain, you can connect your MetaMask wallet by clicking this button up the top. And once your wallet is connected, it will scan your wallet for some available BNB to use to purchase the drip token. Now, one of the prerequisites for investing into the drip faucet and getting your 1% interest, and that 1% is actually guaranteed, unlike the up to 3% which the drip garden and the drip piggy bank have. So what we do is we come over to the BNB balance. It'll find your BNB balanced, but there's actually a 1 drip minimum purchase to invest and deposit into the drip faucet. So at the moment, the drip price is $72.13, which is a great price to get into it. I've only just recently got into the drip faucet. Now the drip token itself, I might get it up here, has actually had an all-time high all-time high of almost $160 quite recently. And what happened was the people that had been invested into the drip faucet were taking money out to get funds available for the animal farm, the drip garden, and also the animal farm piggy bank. So what happened is, because people were withdrawing, the prices actually come down, which is great if you're trying to enter the drip token or the drip faucet right now. So if we have a look at the recent history, we can see that it had a big run up just before the animal farm launch and has come down because people were taking their 1% profits and using it to go into the animal farm. So it's a great chance to buy. You'll be getting more than 2 times as many tokens for today's price compared to if you got in on the 27th of January or even any time after that. So $72. So what we need to have a balance. Now there is a 10% tax when you invest in the drip token, and this 10% tax goes into paying your interest rates, your 1% interest. So it basically goes into the vault, the treasury for the drip token, and that treasury is used to pay everybody out their rewards so that the system is sustainable. So we want to add 10% onto this to make sure that we have one drip so that we can invest it into the or deposit it into the faucet. So we want to have roughly $80, $85, maybe $90. This is US dollars as well, to purchase the drip. And once we do have that much money, we basically just put in the amount of BNB that we want to invest, and it'll tell you if you have 0.5 BNB, which is about $200, it'll tell you how many drip tokens you get for that money. And once we do have the amount of BNB that we want to purchase, we just click the buy button, and once you authorize that buy in your MetaMask, that 1.27 drip or whatever you purchase will be in your wallet, ready to deposit into the faucet. Then we click over to the faucet tab, and in the faucet tab, this is where we're able to deposit that drip. So if we put in our one drip, whatever it was, 1.3 drip, and click on the deposit button, then once we approve that in the MetaMask wallet, that drip will now come into the faucet and start earning your 1% interest a day. Now the 1% a day can be daily or weekly compounded. If you're starting off with quite a small value, you don't want to compound. So right now I have 11 cents available to compound. They call it hydrate. So down here we have a hydrate button, and that recompounds that interest back into your original. We don't want to do that for anything under around $10 or $15 worth, because we do have to pay a 50 cent up to $1 transaction fee on MetaMask on the Binance network in order to transfer funds and do a hydrate. So I recommend leaving it till $10, $15, maybe $20 and then hydrating. Now if you're putting in a bigger sum of money, like at the moment I invested around about $2,000 into the Drip network, which is actually the largest investment I've done into a single token, then you will be generating 10% of that. So I'm generating right now $25 a day, and so I'm compounding once a day. If you're earning less than that, then you can always compound once every 2 or 3 days. That's fine. Now we can see from the interface here, we have the amount of available drip that we have to either hydrate or claim. And I'll go through claiming in a minute. We have the deposits, so that's how much drip you currently have in your account. We have claimed, which is how much drip that you've claimed or taken out of the system. Now, keep in mind, I actually haven't taken any drip out. I haven't claimed anything. I recommend that if you do get into the faucet, that you compound for at least 3 months. Once you have compounded for 3 months, then it'll only take another couple of weeks by claiming every day to get your initial investment out. And then everything from then on is pure profit. If you don't want to get your initial money out after 3 months, then I would suggest hydrating for 6 months, and you'll see much greater compounding and a much greater final result if you can do it for 6 months. You'll probably be able to get your initial value out in a few days once you do hydrate for 6 months. Now, why it says that I've claimed 10 is every time you do a hydrate, you're claiming the available drip and then depositing it into your deposit. So that's why it says it's claimed, even though I haven't actually taken any profits out yet. Then we also have referral rewards and the max payout. So this max payout is how much money that you can get or you can take out of your wallet, your deposit. And this goes up every time that you hydrate or buy new drip tokens to put into your deposits. This goes up, and this is 3.65 times your deposit. So as your deposits go up, your max payout goes up. So after a period of time, once your deposits have gone up to say 70, we'll look for a doubling here, then this value will also double to 240. If you do want to take profit, so if you do build up your available drip to something like $10, $20, $30, and you actually want to take that money out and turn it back into BNB or into US dollars or Australian dollars in my case, whichever currency you like, then you can hit the claim button. And what the claim button does is it basically withdraws anything that's in your available balance at that time. Now you don't want to do this with balances that are too small, because then the 50 cents of transaction fees that you pay the network will take most of that. Also, like the other drip projects, the Faucet also gives investors the opportunity to refer others via a referral link or buddy code, which gives a small reward to the referrer. But in the case of the Faucet, you will need to have the reward token called BREAP or BR34P, and you need to have a minimum of 2 of these BREAP tokens in order to get a small reward for anybody that you refer into the Faucet. In fact, the Faucet is the only drip project that actually forces you to sign up through a buddy or a referrer. So if you do invest in the Faucet, please consider using my buddy code. It would mean the world to me. I will have my buddy code in the description of this video. As always, I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own research and only invest what you can afford to lose. I am just showing you what I believe will be a successful strategy on my way to hopefully earning life-changing passive income. And I know you can too. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions. Thank you, and see you in the next video.